welcome. I just wanted to say a few things before I will start to do mindfulness meditation and loving therapy tomorrow. Um, I know this is late at night, about 2 a.m. Um, you know what's sad and messed up is that gaslighting make you do funny things to your head in questioning your reality. And then gaslighting, it makes you angry and aggressive. That's the opposites. Better word and better term for that is lighting street light lanterns candle. I'm not going to keep dwelling on the past, but it's still not acceptable and it won't be tolerated. Any conversations in regard to 2014, it will be terminated. So, last couple of years, I have a hard time. I experience of people playing the victim card, silent treatment, and gaslighting, love bombing. So, for people who commit psychological abuse, which is narcissist abuse, which refers to some sort of corporate control, which is Serious Act of 2015. If that person come back, he will be charged with that offence. So, whoever committed psychological abuse, psychological manipulation, which bear in mind silent treatment can be abusive tactic too, but simply for narcissists and similar kind used for narcissist traits. So, love bombing is a narcissist trait. Gaslighting is a narcissist trait. Psychological manipulation is a narcissist trait. Silent treatment is a narcissist trait. Not all narcissists use silent treatment, but public, like myself, use silent treatment for people that are displaying narcissists or use harmful or hurtful conversations or comments. So if that person come back, it will be armed in defense, and do not mention will be relying in court. Whatever you say or do may be given in evidence. So I'm recovering from this narcissist abuse by taking my tablets, but I still been affected by 2014, even though I'm not going to dwell on the past. But if that person come back, he knows full well he can't play with me. So if he fail to mention, we'll be relying in court. So people need to understand with narcissists, when them hoover and love bombing, some people have to have no contact. I know it's hard, but have no contact, like no emotion, short response, minimum interaction, and no contact. So yeah, I going to chill out because it's night time here. But you know what is such a messed up thing to do? Narcissists, when they realize they cause psychological manipulation, they then hoover. So just for a heads up, all the live streams, videos may be delayed, but will be some sort of affected as I'm affected. But I'm not affected by, I am a little bit affected, but not too much. I'm still recovering from this tragic narcissist abuse, and all this playing a victim card, and silent treatment, and gaslighting, love bombing. So I have got 2 brutal statements on my phone. So if he come back, I will bring all this up and will be used against him. And I will make sure he go down for a long time. And that's what I will do. I stand my ground. I will not tolerate and I will not accept any hateful, harmful, or offensive conversations will be terminated and won't be tolerated. So, some narcissists can't help the fact they are narcissists themselves. Either they got obsessive personality disorder and narcissist disorder, and so my ongoing case is still ongoing, but any relation to that, any relation, any statement, I will not say, and I will not say what I said, but I only say the suspect full name and a picture through my notes. So it's cold, but I just thought to be on live because I got reasons for it. Just want to say a few things before I end this live stream. I will be taking things like psychological abuse very seriously. It won't be tolerated and acceptable. So I'm not going to keep dwelling on the past or dwelling on it, but I have got 2 statements on my phone, and I will do everything I can to nail that person with some sort of any crime related, which is drugs or anything like that, weapon or anything, concrete evidence. That said, we may build a case up and use it against him, but again, as that person obsessive, the fact that he stalked me on social media, I mean, like, he looked at my Forza Horizon videos, I will not allow him to come on his stream, because I'm protecting my community and it's a safe space. I will not tolerate this kind of behaviour. So, as for some people, It's called some sort of psychological blackmail. And if that psychological blackmail will be used against them, same for financial abuse. Any financial psychological abuse will be used against them. And same for blackmail. So, as I'm affected, and I need to have a rest and good night's sleep. But that doesn't mean I'm still affected. But it's still ongoing until he dies. So, if he come back or I see him, he will be in trouble. With any means, he will be in trouble. Again, I will not tolerate, and it won't be acceptable, and I will put a stop to it. It's not funny that once you play the victim card and gaslighting and love bombing and hoovering and stuff like that, you can't really play with life. Life is too precious for that kind of behavior. So people need to understand life is too short, life is precious, and every second counts. So I already made a statement on my Discord about this and what's gone on. In relation to assault, and if any of them people gossip about it, misinformation, falsehoods, that won't be acceptable, and they are not welcome. So, if anyone in particular street name will be displayed, you will be terminated. So, just keep in mind, I am a human being just like everyone else, so treat me like one. I'm not exactly a dog or nothing like that. And some people don't understand because actions speak louder than words, and violence don't solve things, make matters worse. Thing is about gaslighting is it's tricky and it's complex, and it makes you put in a weird, very weird position. So As this may take years and is ongoing, and I will not say any displays or something, I will try my hardest to prosecute this person for commit street robbery, for criminal damage, and with the nurse who has gaslighted him, who has provoked him, take violence out of me, I will make sure she also will get in trouble. People don't understand. That's called cooperative control, which is a serious crime act of 2015, and it's a criminal offense. People know full well what they are doing to make them happy. That does not give it a right to gaslight them and cause promoting violence. So, as I know the nurse car, the vehicle will be on a marker. That vehicle will be on a marker for causing the problems. And if this go any more further, I will make more speeches, something like this. I need to get my voice heard because all this is not acceptable. It won't be tolerated. Zero tolerance, and it will be terminated. And it will be actioned on. So, just also keep in mind, just because you've been gaslighted in different family, choosing violence, it does not mean you can take it out on public. Then again, it won't be acceptable. I will get my voice heard to pass this message on, because things like this won't be acceptable from any circumstances. Something like gaslighting, take it too far, and violence with gaslighting, take it too far. Whether the lady like it or not will be armed in her defense. If she do not mention, will be relying in court. Whatever she do or say may be given in evidence. Same for people who commit violence, who chase violence. I think when someone gaslights someone and choose violence, I think it's the worst kind. So, I will make further speeches if any means necessary, if needed. Again, I will get my voice heard. Things like this won't be acceptable. And people like this take matters in their moments and take it too far. I will be making sure that lady would be told off, might lose her job over this, or something worse will happen to her, because her actions speak louder than words. Only because someone blocked her exit and she chose to gaslight. So, I won't keep repeating this, but I will make further speeches if any means necessary. I will then pass this message on to other different organizations to make them realize and understand this kind of behavior is not acceptable. And it's not funny when someone chooses violence and when someone gaslight. They don't know what damage it causes, how serious it is, how they can get in trouble with it, a lot of trouble, and will be actioned on. So, I will get other different organizations to gather intel and evidence, because these kind of people took it too far, pushed my limits, and kind of these words and science and the words and body language is not acceptable. So, I don't care if the suspect is worried or crying, because he needs to realize and face his fears, because this stuff is not acceptable. And same for that nurse, what she did is go under the roof. Something like this won't be ignored, unfortunately. It will be ongoing because this is serious and damaging, and won't be ignored. So, the suspect need to go home and go nowhere to be seen, because the suspect has caused all this and same for the nurse. And let me repeat it again. If they do not mention, we'll be relying in court. Whatever they say or do may be given in evidence. And when my victory is here, I'll do a lot of worse. Therefore, I can make a decision at any time, but I don't want to, because their seriousness won't be ignored. On my social platforms, I will be making some crucial changes. My boards will be monitoring on my live streams. Any hate, offensive, harmful content will result in termination. And let's make one thing clear, and let's agree to disagree. Be mindful that seriousness won't be ignored. So, I am confident to say I will gonna press charges on both parties. Whatever Nana say is not acceptable. And I will make sure that vehicle will be on a marker for questioning. But then again, I got a life. No sleep. I mean, like, I will sleep in a minute. I thought I'm making this stream because I need to make speech. And if any organisations want further speeches, I will not hesitate, obliged to do so. Again, whoever playing a victim card is not acceptable. So, You know what, guys? I really don't care when these people are out on the green. It goes to shows they're not going to homes, they're not going to sympathy, and they're not going to respect. And I will make sure they will get caught. And I will make sure this will be worse. Because something like this can't be ignored. So, I don't care if the suspect upset, worried, because he clearly knows what he has done. And same for the nurse. And on another hand, I am dealing with, think of 3 instances, but all of them is still ongoing, even though I'm not going to dwell on it. So, something like a psychological abuse, I will make my voice heard and this won't be ignored. Something like psychological abuse and cooperative control, which is serious crime, Act 2015, will not be ignored. And I'm doing this to make people scared now, and this will be putting a pressure. So, just keep in mind, people, I do have a disability, and my disability will be in consideration with the CPS. And I will make sure the police and everyone will do something about it. Therefore, I will make sure every law enforcement team will be up to date. If there's been any evidence, and everything will be locking down for time being until this plays out. It's funny because when some people call psychological manipulation and narcissist abuse, gossip, and intend to play a victim card, giving falsehoods, and tend to be overreacting and sensitive. So I will make sure everyone will keep their distance from them. I will make sure ice is everywhere, and this won't be ignored. Because just be mindfulness, I do have a disability, and I do have to get on with my life. That said, I will not tolerate anything like that. So, and also, whoever's buying harassment, cause a big scene, overreacting, playing a victim card will be concrete evidence. So, let me say it again. The vehicle, which I know will be on the marker and will be questioning. So, I have to stand my ground and keep it low-key. Because I am a person just like you. And I do have a disability. And the seriousness, you will be interrogated by it. And they will throw everything at you, and I will make sure they throw everything at you, if any means necessary. If there's get told of by CPS, the police, and trust me, I will make this worse. I'm not bothered about this, but I'm playing this out. I will make sure their reactions will be dismissed. And their reactions, if they do lash out, they might be charged. So, just also be mindful that life is precious and every human being on this earth is not the same. So treat people like how you want to be treated, with dignity and respect. And I don't care anymore if them choose violence. It's not my life. It's their life. So they caused it even though it's their life. Even though there's the reasons why we live on this earth, and there's reasons to live and life. It's their life. If they want to take it out on others and cause crime. I also do not allow attention seekers and overreactors and emotional who commit crimes and offences. Now to me, I will not tolerate any empathy towards any suspects, nor the police will tolerate it. The police only want to get a result. Even though the police are protect and reserve, they also want to get suspects in prison. So I don't care anymore. If anyone in relation to make that worse choose violence and not be ignored and not ignoring that person by overreacting, then you most likely will be charged and there will be serious consequences. So I don't care anymore. That's not my life. It's their life with their offences. So they in control of their own actions. So be it. Their ones will get in trouble. And I have clear zero tolerance for that. I have clear no tolerance. So if the suspect finds any of my social media, then I will make sure he will be charged with stalking offences. Just because you're a family in different family doesn't mean you can run into other families and cause violence, be a attention seeker, gossip, misinformation, mislead, and poking your nose in and finding others on social media to attack. And that to me won't be tolerated. So, even though this take years, I will make sure they charge. I will make sure I will be pressing charges. And if any if any intimidation, now we're called prophetic cause of justice. Some people don't understand when they call something like prophetic cause of justice, it's a very serious long sentence. And criminals don't learn from their own behaviour or mistakes, nor the narcissists. So, with the criminals and narcissists, it's kind of a repeat pattern. It's like an obsession disorder. And also, when people poking their nose in and have a lot of things to say, that doesn't mean that does not have a right for you to stalk. So, for now on, I'm keeping my community safe and my protocols will be locking down. I will not tolerate anything that makes my security at risk or anything, or other organisations will be informed and you will be in deep trouble. Whether it's a long stretch or not. So, even though there's ongoing and I have to play this out, this is frustrating for me and the police. It sounds like no parties are very happy. I'm not happy. No organisations or parties are happy. Because I told them the truth. And I make further speeches. So, again, I will make sure the suspect will be charged. and I will make sure the police will interrogate him, and I will make sure the vehicle is on the marker, and the lady will also get hold of or talking to. Because something like that gaslight, when you gaslight someone and choose violence, it's not very nice behaviour. Instead, when someone gaslights you and you choose violence, instead you need to be mature and walk away. And what they did, choose violence. Now, sorry, not gonna cut it. Nothing gonna cut it. Apology is not going to cut it. It's not the subject. So, I need to take some time, or in upcoming weeks ahead, I will be making some crucial changes. And maybe more boards will be introduced. But safe to say, I think Nightboard, Streamlabs, and Stream Elements is a good bots out there. And they will continuously be monitoring my streams. Okay, guys, I got what I have to say today. My aim to make people like that scared and not to do it in the first place, and they will get prosecuted. My aim for the game to see their reactions and then be actioned on. Okay, guys, I'm gonna I'm going to live stream on another platform. So this is all for now. This is updated speech. But any hateful, harmful, or offensive will not be tolerated and will be terminated. That said, no one will go into engage. If anyone will be encouraged, then they will get banned. We do have a strict policy. My platforms like Twitch will be having a strict policy. It's a strict policy. Well, it's my strict policy. And reasons I made that is because the life is real People actions is louder and is consequences for their actions. So I'm going now.